guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hey, hi, hello, my name is Lauren. In today's video, I am sharing with you guys some amazing ways to drive traffic to your Etsy shop and therefore hopefully increasing your Etsy sales. So without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and jump on into it. The number one and probably the easiest thing to get started with for driving more traffic to your Etsy shop is through social media. There are tons of different social media platforms out there like Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, all of these different platforms that you could be promoting your business on. I highly recommend if you are a new Etsy shop owner or you are just getting started with social media to pick one or two to focus on depending on how much time you have to dedicate to your shop. My two personal favorites are Instagram and TikTok because I think that they have right now the most potential to help your shop go viral. If you're posting TikToks, then I highly recommend posting daily at least one. I have seen the most success on my TikTok page for my business and for my branding when I actually posted anywhere between 2 to 4 times a day. Now that can sound like a lot, especially if you don't have the time to dedicate to your business or if it's still a side hustle, but I would recommend actually batching your TikToks so that you can then repost them throughout the week. So this means taking one day to create upwards of 12 to 20 some different TikToks that you can use and post. It's really important to also focus on doing things that are trending at the moment or using viral or trending sounds. This is going to help you to be found a lot more easier on TikTok, and it just helps you kind of keep up with the trends, which TikTok really likes to see. Now, if you're going to use Instagram, on the other hand, I highly recommend using Reels. Instagram recently actually came out with a way and kind of a strategy for growing on Instagram, and I believe it was something along the lines of 3 Reels per week, 3 posts per week, and then like 10 Instagram stories a week. And I think that's totally doable and doesn't seem over the top. Plus, you can reuse your Instagram Reels over on TikTok, and you can do it vice versa if you want to put it on TikTok first and then on Instagram, but I would recommend doing it on Instagram first and then TikTok because you can save it without a watermark, which TikTok puts on theirs, and Instagram doesn't like to promote those because they obviously have TikTok all over them and they want people to stay on the Instagram platform. You can create all kinds of content on social media to help drive traffic to your shop, but some of my favorites are behind the scenes as well as educational content. This is showing people how to use your items as well as your whole behind the scenes process of how you make and sell your own things. Kind of sticking with that social media platform, I want to talk specifically about Pinterest because I think it's kind of its own separate entity from other social media platforms because it works a little bit differently. You can't really just post to Pinterest and expect to go viral overnight. There definitely are some strategies that I would highly recommend and ones that have worked really well for my shops that I am excited to share with you guys. The number one thing with Pinterest is that you need to be creating new pins daily. So this is a new thing that Pinterest has recently been focusing on in the past year and something that a lot of people don't always think about. So creating new pins daily can look like you posting new items that are on your shop. It could also be you rephotographing the same items you have and then posting on Pinterest, or you creating blog posts centered around your business on your website. What I highly recommend and has literally been one of my secrets to going viral on Pinterest is what are called group boards. Group boards are boards on Pinterest that hundreds, if not thousands, of different pinners can pin their content to. These boards tend to have a really high following account, so if you are a smaller account or just getting started on Pinterest, this is why it's amazing for you. The people that are following these boards are typically people who are going to be interested in whatever it is that you're selling. So in my instance, I like to use boards that Etsy sellers are on or that people are looking for items from Etsy. So I have tons and tons of group boards that I pin to, and I will pin my items that I'm selling on Etsy because the people who are viewing it are the ones who are wanting to buy things from Etsy. Lucky for you guys, I have actually created a 100+ list of different Pinterest group boards that are for Etsy sellers and Etsy shops. Yes is for all niches. There are literally so many different types of boards and they're for all different types of shops, not ones just specifically. So it does help everyone if you're selling on Etsy. This could also be really helpful to you if you are a small business and selling on your own website as well. So if you guys want to go and check that out, I'm going to link it down below for you at the top of the description description box. I have actually sold over hundreds of these to other people who absolutely have loved this and used it. They found a lot of great success for their shops with it. So I would highly recommend going to check it out if you're looking on getting started with Pinterest. If you want to do Pinterest and you have no idea where to start, then I'm going to suggest for you to sign up for my Pinterest for Etsy Success course. It is only $20 more and it includes the Pinterest group boards list as well as a mini course all on how to set up your Pinterest account, get started, and just some of those basics with Pinterest if you're just not sure where to start. Again, I'll have both of those linked down below for you guys at the top of the description box so you can check them out. The next way that I would suggest to drive outside traffic to your shop is one that you might have to build up a little bit over time, but it is actually an email list. An email list is a great way to build up your customer base and be able to talk to them directly. A lot of people find success with their email list because they can see an actual click-through rate as well as a buy-through rate of who is clicking on the email and then going and purchasing items from their shop. This is something I highly recommend if you are a shop who has been around for a while or if you are continuing to build up your brand and you're growing your business. One of the greatest ways that you can build an email list is actually by offering some sort of incentive, so a freebie or a discount so that people would be interested in signing up. You can include this on your announcement section, in your actual photos of your Etsy listing, or in your description box. All of those work, and I think they're a fantastic way of growing your email list. Once you have that email list, you are then able to send out weekly or twice a week emails to your followers on that list by promoting new items or items that are on sale or items that you just want to push. This should give you a direct sale each time, depending on how large your email listing is. And the larger it gets, the better. And you can continue to improve the actual buy-through rate of how many people are clicking on the email and then going through and buying. Then you should be able to guarantee a certain number of sales every time that you are actually sending out an email to your list. The third way that I would recommend driving traffic to your shop is through including a blog or a website that goes with your Etsy shop. Now, for example, I have a Wix website where I actually have my Etsy shop connected, as well as I have a blog section. And on my website, I can have a blog and talk about different ways to use my items. So educating people, showing them behind the scenes, or just talking about how to use the items and maybe hacks or tricks for them as well. These blog posts can then draw in traffic because people might be searching for that type of information and then go and buy your items after they've read the blog post. You can of course also promote different items within the blog post, which should also drive traffic and increase your sales. The next way to drive more traffic to your shop and increase your sales is actually through Etsy ads. You can do Etsy ads and you can also do social media ads, but I will preface this by saying you need to do some research first, and you should probably understand that you might lose a little money at first while you're trying to figure out what kind of strategy is going to work best for you in your shop. If you're okay with that and you've set a budget for it and you're ready to go, then this is a great route to go, and one that I think a lot of people don't actually utilize enough. You can set up ads through Etsy within your shop manager platform, or you can actually set up ads through social media. So whichever one you think might work best for your business is definitely a great way to go. And the last way that I would suggest you guys to drive traffic to your Etsy shop is actually by word of mouth and in-person events. A lot of people don't utilize this because Etsy is an online platform, and I think that it has a lot of potential to help you grow your business. There are tons of brick and mortar stores out there, or meaning that they have a physical location, and there should be no reason that you as an Etsy shop owner shouldn't be able to do that as well. Check in your areas for things like craft shows or pop-up events or different places that you could sell your items in. You could also do this by reaching out to your local hair salons or churches or different areas that you might be able to set up a table in order to increase your sales and drive more traffic. Not only that, but when you're in these in-person events or as you're networking and talking to different people, you should always have business cards that you can give to people to then spread the word about your business. Do not underestimate the power of word of mouth because it can absolutely be the reason why your business blows up. Question of the day for you guys: which one of these new ideas are you going to be trying for your Etsy shop? I want to know down below in the comment section. I will be responding to all of your comments. I cannot wait to see. Right here on the screen for you guys, I'm going to be linking a video that I think you're going to want to go and watch next after this one. It's going to provide you with a bit more information and definitely help you out. Plus, I'll link an entire playlist full of Etsy related videos, so if you need more tips and tricks, that's going to be your place to go. Down here at the bottom, you're going to find 2 subscribe buttons, one to this channel for new videos every single week, as well as to my lifestyle channel where I post weekly as well. And without further ado, guys, that brings us to the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.